Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into two powerful chapters from the book of Proverbs, chapters 18 and 19. These chapters are packed with timeless wisdom about relationships, communication, wealth, and justice. So grab your Bible and notebook and let's explore what these ancient words have to teach us today. Let's start with Proverbs 18. The very first verse talks about isolation versus seeking wisdom. It says an unfriendly person pursues their own selfish desires and defies all sound judgment. This is a powerful reminder that we're created for community. It's in relationship with others, sharing ideas, and getting feedback, that we truly grow in wisdom. Isolation can lead us down a path of selfish thinking. The chapter then shifts to our words. Verse 4 says, "The words of a man's mouth are deep waters, but the fountain of wisdom is a rushing stream." This imagery is beautiful. Our everyday talk can be murky and hard to understand, but true wisdom is clear, life-giving, and refreshing, like a flowing brook. This connects directly to verse 21, one of the most quoted verses in Proverbs. The tongue has the power of life and death. Think about that. The words we speak every single day have the power to build people up or tear them down. They can bring encouragement in life, or they can bring destruction and despair. It's a heavy responsibility, and it calls us to be incredibly mindful of how we communicate. Verse 12 offers a profound insight into humility. It says, "Before a downfall, the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor." This is a pattern we see over and over again. Pride sets us up for a fall, while a humble spirit, one that's teachable and willing to serve, is what ultimately leads to being lifted up. It's a countercultural idea, but it's a foundational principle for a life of integrity. Now let's move into Proverbs 19. This chapter continues many of the same themes, but adds new layers. Verse 2 warns us against zeal without knowledge, saying, "Desire without knowledge is not good. How much more will hasty feet miss the way?" It's great to be passionate and enthusiastic, but if our passion isn't guided by wisdom and understanding, we can end up making big mistakes. It's a call to slow down, think, and seek counsel before rushing into action. The theme of wealth and poverty is also prominent here. Verse 17 gives us this beautiful promise. "Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and He will reward them for what they have done." This reframes our perspective on charity. It's not just about helping someone in need. It's an act of worship, an investment in a kingdom economy where God Himself guarantees the return. It encourages a lifestyle of open-handed generosity. Finally, let's look at verse 21. "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." This is such a comforting and grounding verse. We can make all our plans, set our goals, and dream our dreams, and those things are good. But at the end of the day, we can rest in the knowledge that God's sovereign purpose will be accomplished. It invites us to hold our plans loosely and trust His ultimate guidance, finding peace in His control over our lives. So, from the power of our words and the importance of community in chapter 18, to the call for thoughtful action, generosity, and trust in God's plan in chapter 19, there's so much to apply to our lives. I encourage you to spend some more time this week reading through these chapters for yourself. Let the wisdom sink in and ask yourself how you can live it out. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. See you next time.